彼の名はヒロ。一人ぼっちの彼のもとに兄タダシの形見が届く。
こんにちは。
君は誰？
私はベイマックス。心と体を守ります。
へえ、ベイマックスか。
ただしが私を作りました。10段階だと心の痛みはどのくらいですか？
ほっといてくれない？
絶対にあなたを守ります。それがただしの望みです。
ベイマックスと一緒にみんなを救うんだ。
だがヒロはまだ知らなかった。兄がベイマックスに託した本当の使命を。
ケアロボットにこれは必要ないと思いますが。
試してみて。いいぞベイマックス。
ベイマックス。
よしよし。
So I wanted to show this trailer for two reasons. The most obvious being new footage. We also get to see Hiro's brother, who I think looks fantastic, but also a real sense of heart for the movie. I think we've all been blown away by the humor and the world building and the set design, the character design, but I think we haven't really seen the heart. And I think what's particularly interesting, I saw somebody the other day write in the comment section for one of the Big Hero 6 videos I was watching. Big Hero 6 was everywhere the past few days, which Disney should be very happy about it. Suddenly it doesn't look like such a weak contender after Frozen. But somebody wrote, watch out Pixar, it looks like the student has become the master. In terms of Pixar, of course, versus Disney Animation, which quite awkwardly are at the same company, Disney. So I think that there's some merit to that statement, that perhaps Disney Animation has learned a few new tricks, and unfortunately Pixar, in a pursuit of being more like other places, and there I'm talking about focusing largely on sequels, have lost their way a little bit. But I think the opening scene here with the umbrellas could clearly come right out of a Pixar film, and also remind me a little bit, of course, of so many young Bruce Wayne funeral sequences. But I thought it was very effectively done, and very quickly as well. I guess because it uses that kind of visual shorthand that we've seen before, but does it well. So I'm very excited about that. I loved seeing a little bit more of Hiro. I liked seeing the quieter moments. But the other reason I wanted to show this trailer, this Japanese trailer, is that it doesn't seem odd that it's in Japanese. It fits with the visuals, and that I think is very exciting and speaks to what we've been talking a lot about here on Beyond the Trailer, about the development of Hollywood, particularly with Asia, because that's such a potent box office market. As I've discussed in my Big Hero 6 coverage before, and on Movie Math, Frozen is the biggest film ever in Japan at the box office, more than any Studio Ghibli film ever. And that is a phenomenal feat in and of itself. So for Disney to produce and to animate a film, and animation, of course, is Disney's calling card, for them to animate a film that is perfectly at home in the Asian market is fascinating. And I really think I think this is what's in store for live action as well. Someone also said the other day when I commented on the fact that Hiro Hamada is the first Asian lead in a mainstream non-martial arts film. By the way, somebody said, what about Mulan? But I would qualify that as a martial arts film, and that it takes place specifically in Asian culture. So that's why you have Asian characters. Although Hollywood's gotten around that in other circumstances, right? I'm talking about Godzilla. But I think that Hiro Hamada, this story in Big Hero 6, it could take place anywhere, and it's supposed to be able to take place anywhere in the world. It used to be that things took place in Anytown, USA, but with San Francisco, you have things taking place in, anywhere Earth. And I think that's a very not only fascinating development, but a wonderful one. I love our world getting smaller. I think it's culturally, I mean, that's been the one obstacle, the one roadblock. We've certainly been smaller in terms of our ability to communicate, but I think culturally we've been very separated. And I think that it'd be really, as I said, fascinating. I keep using the word fascinating, but I just find this fascinating if movies are what perhaps start to tear down that final, or one of the big walls at least. So I'm curious to what you think. Do you think it's un-American that Disney would produce a film that seems right at home with a Japanese voice track? Or are you as equally fascinated as I am? And what do you think of the quieter moments that are on display here? And what do you think of Hero's brother? I think it's a good case for maybe showing. I have to be careful. You're not supposed to think that animated characters are hot. Although I think that for quite some time that's the secret to a lot of their success. The other day, Little Mermaid was trending on Twitter, and someone was like, "Yep, Ariel, still the hottest princess." And I was like, "See, Disney was aware they were putting their princess in a bikini." But anyway, it's a good argument for perhaps aging up Hiro Hamada for Big Hero 6 too, like they did with How to Train Your Dragon. So I'm just curious what you guys think of this. Did you enjoy watching this trailer? I'm trying to maybe reach out and put a little bit more foreign trailers on here as we get a smaller market, as we are exposed to all these movies. So thank you so much for tuning into my review, and you can check out some more episodes right now.